Good evening. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I wish you many more things to be thankful for next year. Tonight, we're going to present the second of a series of concerts, The Night Of. This time is the turn of Falit Bakshi, and I'm going to leave you here with The Night Of Falit Bakshi. Enjoy. Hi, Falit. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm really excited about this show, and I look forward to performing for everyone. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm really looking forward to this concert too. It's going to be amazing. Okay, so just to start, I want the people to know you. So tell me about you.
My name is Falit Bakshi. I am 18 years old, and I attend Fullerton College. I graduated from El Dorado High School a few months back, and I really love performing pop songs, things from musical theater, and I love doing shows and learning more.
That's amazing. Great, great job. I'm really happy to be here with you. So tell me, how did you start to get involved in music?
Ever since I was a kid, I always had an interest in music, and I loved listening to music and I always wanted to do things that I saw other kids were doing, like performing and all that, but we didn't have those opportunities where I lived back in Rhode Island. So when we moved here to California, my mom enrolled me in music school, and that's when I started taking guitar. And I always was interested in wanting to do singing, and we really had to convince my dad to let me also take a singing class. And I took singing class with you because I wanted to play guitar and sing at the same time. And since then, I've done a lot of work towards developing my skills when it comes to singing and performing on stage and things like that.
That's amazing. Great, great. So you lived in Rhode Island until you were 10 years old, and that's when you moved here, right?
Yeah, I was 10 when I
Oh.
moved here, and we drove here, and it was like a 5 day long
So I met
road
you
trip.
practically just a couple of years after you moved.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was 13 when I started.
Oh, yes, I remember that. Okay. And how did you get involved in musicals?
Well, you're the one who got me involved in
I pled
musicals.
guilty.
Yeah, my first musical was Shrek the Musical, and that was with you. I didn't audition. I was just a few days or maybe weeks into just taking voice lessons, and you gave me the opportunity to perform on stage for the first time as in like a character and telling a story. So it was really fun for me to dress up, and I was Papa Ogre at the beginning of Shrek the Musical, and you even gave me more opportunities. Like you let me help learn about like puppeting the dragon because I got to puppet the tail for a bit, and
Oh, yeah.
you also gave me the chance to play like the the the
The
bishop at the
bishop.
end, and it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
really
It was a
fun.
funny story
Yeah,
because I think it was not long before the opening night. We had to fire first Shrek Dad and Shrek Mom. We had to fire them because they were never in the rehearsals or something. And then we were like, oh, what are we gonna do? And I remember you just got in my lessons and you had good pitch and I don't know why I said like I think I have the guy. So I asked you and you said yes. And I remember we were rehearsing that part when the bishop got grounded by her mom because and she was very funny. Remember that she used to speak very slow and all that. I don't remember her name, but she was really good.
hmm
But she got grounded by her mom and she told her no more Shrek. And we're like, what? So I asked you, can you do the bishop too? So you ended up having two roles in that musical, I remember. And then you were moving the tail of the dragon, you say, right? I remember that too.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was fun.
that was so much fun. Okay, so let's start with our concert. And I want you to tell me about the first song you're singing, which is Feeling Good. What can you tell me about that song?
Well, Feeling Good is a song that I've already performed, and I did it for my male pageant show, Mr. Eldo, which was a few months back in March. And when I performed it then, we put it together really quick in like that week. And I even worked with my friend Gavin to choreograph a fight scene because we wanted to go for that 007 vibe. And I did the whole costume, the whole big extravagant look. But then for this version of this song, I looked back at the performance that Nina Simone did, and she had such a powerful uh, she had like a strength in her voice that I wanted to combine with the Buble flair and sort of give that in my performance and make my own thing out of it. So I like going back and looking at her version and adding that like her strong meaning behind the words, because when she sings it, she speaks it usually, and
He has a story
it's more
behind
of
the
like a
song. Yeah,
strong tone that has a story behind it. And I wanted to do a little bit more with that in this performance. So I look forward to everyone seeing how I perform it, and I'm really thankful to get to perform it here today.
amazing. I am sure it's gonna be a great performance. Okay, with you, I live with the first song in the night of Falit. We're gonna sing. He's gonna sing. I'm not gonna sing. We're gonna sing. I'm feeling good.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world's a new world and a whole world for me. For me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Center the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Ooh, I feel so good. I'm feeling good.
That was amazing, Falit, as always. I love this song. I remember, I think it was your dad who sent me that recording, or that video. Somebody up from your family. It was your mom or your dad who sent me Feeling Good right after you performed. And I was just super impressed of your performance, the whole thing. How could you sing stars after all the movement you did? I don't know where you get the air from because it was a lot of movement. It's like dancing and singing. In musical theater we have to do all those things and try to disguise that we are short of breath or like we're tired or that you have to dance like I it reminded me of I don't know if you ever watched the opening of the Tonys where Hugh Jackman was the host and he was jumping from the elevator to the stage and then when he was jumping for a lot of times and then when he gets to the stage then dances he stopped dancing at the same time he starts singing and I'm just like, oh my gosh, how can he do that? So you gave me that feeling when I saw that one. But great job. Okay, let's talk about a little of our next song. Is Corner of the Sky. Um, I really like this song, and I remember you had an audition precisely for a good musical in your school, and we were running out of time to choose a song, and I suddenly remember, oh, this one, Corner of the Sky, and you got the role. So tell us about it.
Yeah, so Corner of the Sky was like I started out using that song as an audition song for the show Freaky Friday, and what's really cool about this song is that it's repetitive, but it's in three parts, and each part has its own meaning, and
Different meaning, I know.
it builds up to the third part, and I auditioned with the third part, which is like the big oomph
Mm,
of the song.
yeah.
And what I like about it is that it's the questioning, and then it leads to the answer. The ending is the answer, and that's the build up of the song is so cool, and it's really engaging for the
And
audience
it's
to
kind
sort of
of
see,
like
oh,
our
what's going to
thinking
happen next.
process too. I think it's like first you question how am I gonna do this? Why I'm doing that? And then suddenly you will eventually find the answer of your questions, you know?
Mhm.
Hmm. So
Yeah,
I
it's
really
like
like that
everything. It's
composer too.
questioning like
Yeah.
yeah, Steven Schwartz,
Yeah.
really good stuff.
Mhm.
It's like questioning where, like finding the place where you want to be, and then getting to that place. It's the song that's made up like a journey.
Exactly. Perfect. That's amazing. Well, I leave everyone with Khalid with the song Corner of the Sky. Enjoy.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats sit on the windowsill, children play in the snow. Why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirits can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goals. People like the way dreams have us sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. Don't you see I want my life to be something more than a law? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirits can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest till I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. Far away you'll hear me sing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirits can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
That was amazing, Falit. I really, really like how you sing that corner of the sky. And now I know, I mean, we know why you got the lead role when you auditioned with that song. That was amazing. Great. Let's talk about our next song. The next song you told me you wanted to include it in our repertoire for this concert. And I want I want you to explain us why, because it's a very holiday song and it has a very good message. So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, the song I chose is Believe from the film The Polar Express. And it's actually composed by the same guy who did the score for the film Avengers Endgame. And it's a really cool song because this musical melody is carried throughout the whole film and it captures that childhood wonder of the holiday times. No matter what you celebrate, it's that whole idea of believing in yourself and one another and coming together and celebrating one another during this time of unifying and this time of peace.
That's amazing. I remember you telling me that when you were a kid, you couldn't tell if it was people or
Yeah,
characters. Yeah.
when I was a kid, I was so confused if the film was cartoon, like CGI animated or real, but the mocap really confused my little brain.
And it's I think it's amazing, and by the time it's done, the effects are amazing too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks
I
so
can see
good.
Tom Hanks in the guy. You can even see the it's amazing how they do
Yeah,
that.
Tom
It's
Hanks
really
is
good.
throughout the film a lot. He
Uh-huh.
does a lot of the voice parts. He's really
Yes.
talented.
Yes. There's another song that I really like from that movie, When Christmas Comes to Town. I give it to my little kids. Actually, this this Christmas I'm gonna broadcast some videos, and one of our my little voice students is gonna sing that song. He's
Oh,
really good too.
that's
It's
so
gonna be
awesome.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a great
Okay,
song.
well, and as you say, all we need now or all we have now is believe. We need to believe that better things are coming, better times are coming, and once we're gonna be on a stage again, right?
Yeah.
So with you, I leave you um, with Philippe singing "Believe" from the Polar Express. Enjoy it.
Children sleeping, snow is softly falling, dreams are calling like bells in the distance. We were dreamers not so long ago, but one by one we all had to grow up
When it seems the magic slipped away, we find it all again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. Trains move quickly to their journey's end. Destinations are where we begin again. Ships go sailing far across the sea, trusting starlight to get where they need to be. When it seems that we have lost our way, we find ourselves again on Christmas Day. Believe in what your heart is saying. Hear the melody that's playing. There's no time to waste. There's so much to celebrate. Believe in what you feel inside and give your dreams the wings to fly. You have everything you need if you just believe. If you just believe. If you just believe. Just believe. Just believe. Just believe.
What a beautiful song, Fleet. I really like this song and it put me in the holiday mood. I haven't decorated my home for the holidays, but I will soon, I promise. When I get when I get some time. Okay, let's talk about our next song is The Love I Meant to Say. I think it's the slowest, kind of like sorrow feel song in the show. Most of our songs have like a good this one has a message too, and I want you to talk about it a little.
Yeah, this song is different than the other songs I did in this show because it's more of like a song, like a reminiscing song, like about a beautiful memory, and it's sort of like going back and thinking about the good times and thinking like the silver lining in the past of a lot of mistakes, and thinking about the good moments from the time you spent with someone. So I think this is a really nice song, and it's performed by Jeremy Jordan in the show Smash, and he's
Yeah,
so talented. Like there's so many videos of Jeremy Jordan hitting those
yeah,
high notes that I love
amazing.
watching on YouTube. He's really good, and I love watching him in Santa Fe, and he's also in like some superhero shows I watch because he was showing up and singing in Supergirl like a while back,
Oh
and
yeah,
I really admire his performance style, and I he's able to be very expressive in all the words he does, and I learned a lot from watching him and applying and combining elements that he has in his performance style and mixing it with what I want to
yeah,
do.
it's amazing. Yeah, Jeremy Jordan is one of my favorites. It remind me that we're gonna sing a song that he sings of Ben Platt when he's doing the politician, something like that too. And they both amazing. But Jeremy Jordan, yeah, it's He's great. He's always been so great, and I think he will continue being amazing. So here we are with the song "The Love I Meant to Say" from the show Smash. And before we start, I want to recommend everyone to watch it. I think it's just 2 seasons. I don't know why they didn't continue with it, but the show shows you it's about two composers that they compose musicals and all the process and all they have to deal with producers, auditions, a space, somebody to produce it, who gets the money, who's going to be the choreographer, all also the personalities, no, the divas. It's just it's a lot of things. So okay, um from the show Smash, The Love I Meant to Say with Falit.
Over, I can't believe it's over. I can't believe the love I lived to show some other day. Listen, I hope that you can hear me as I kneel down and pray with the love I meant to say. Shadows, you took away the shadows. Before you, life was black and white. Though tonight the room's gone gray, golden. All the love you gave was golden, golden. I would gladly pay to show the love I meant to say. Oh, music, you made me hear such music. Without you here to guide me, I feel my soul will fly, fly away. Sorry, that's the word I wanna sing to you. The other word is stay. Show the love I meant to say.
Okay, our next song, it's from a show I directed some time ago, and I really want to do it again because it's a fun show in all aspects. It's very familiar. It's kind of like a goofy story because it's about a guy, a kid who moved from New York to a small town Bowman where dancing is forbidden by the church. And he all he does is dancing. He dances a lot. 80s were about dancing, let me tell you. I was in the 80s, and every weekend we had a dance, and all we did was dance and drink coke, drink coke or Sprite or something like that. Nobody was about anything else but dancing. And this is the story, the Footloose. And I really like this song. I remember one day I don't know why I got into it again, because I haven't heard it in a while. And I remember saying, wow, this is an amazing song for him. And I remember giving it to you. What do you think about that song?
I really like this song because it lets me bring out a lot of energy in the performance, and I can't. Just hearing this song and the rock elements in it just makes me want to just dance, you know. And I like the energy I can bring when I perform this song, and I'm so excited to perform it tonight for everyone else to see.
Amazing. Well, I don't think we have mentioned the name of the song. The name of the song is "I Can't Stand Still," and yeah, it's one of those songs that you can't stand still. So
Yeah.
let's listen to it. I'm sure you're gonna do a fantastic job.
I never walk when I should run. I don't believe I ever could. People try to slow me down, saying, boy, you really should kick back and chill, but I can't stand still. I called the doctor, he said, son, I cannot offer you a pill. So I never found relief, and now I've got to move until I've had my fill. I can't stand still. Back where I come from, life's never humdrum. I wish I could take you there. Oh, we had the world at our feet. Life was sweet, ain't no doubt. Grab a seat, check it out. Oh, I thought it never would end, but I lost it somehow. Would you look at me now? I'm trying hard to tone it down. Gotta watch my P's and Q's. Maybe look before I leave. And then I think, hey, what's the use? Ain't done it yet. I can't forget how it feels when you dance till you drop. So don't even start to suggest that I stop. I never will. I can't. No, 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 no. 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 I can't stand still. No, 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 no.
That was great. I can't. It's a very hard song. I admire all you do in that song because you have to rest, you have to go to falsetto, you have to sustain falsetto. It's a lot of things that you need to do in that song, and I don't. I'm just gonna tell you, if I ever do, which I want to do, Footloose again, if I direct it, I think I have my Ren. That's your audition. Okay, so let's go to the next song, and the next song has a special meaning for you, and I just want you to tell us about it. Okay, it's a great song.
Yeah, the next song is um, This is the Moment from Jekyll and Hyde. And this song has a special meaning to me because I performed this because I had the opportunity to, a few months back, for the thespian showcase for the seniors who are graduating. And I used this song as my goodbye song, my final performance, my virtual goodbye to all my years at El Dorado High School and my time getting the opportunity to perform there. And it was really great to choose this song as my final performance because it's such a to me it had such a powerful meaning. Like the words of the song were applied in the context of me looking forward to doing all these shows by the end of the year, and then the pandemic happening, and then
Uh-huh.
all those shows that we were preparing for months, all up to the week of the show, were canceled,
Yes,
and there was no
I
more
remember when
performances.
we
Yeah.
decided that was gonna be the song that you were gonna sing. I remember you were. I felt immediately when you came that you were so down because you had an amazing role in a very very beautiful musical, and a lot of more performances that they just told you, you know, it's canceled, so you have to do it online. And I remember when we chose that song, and I remember that you did a great job recording it, and it was like you gave it a meaning to you, which is fantastic. Okay, so let's listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay, here with you from Jekyll and Hyde, the song "This Is the Moment" by Falit Bakshi. Enjoy.
This is the moment, this is the day when I send all my doubts and demons on their way. Every endeavor I have made ever is coming into play, is here and now today. This is the moment, this is the time when the momentum and the moment are in rhyme. This is the moment, this precious chance. I'll gather up my past and make some sense at last. This is the moment when all I've done, all of my dreaming, scheming and screaming become one. This is the day. See it sparkle and shine when all I've lived for becomes mine. For all these years I faced the world alone, and now the time has come to prove to them I've made it on my own. This is a moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckoned second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the greatest moment of them all. This is the moment, damn all the odds. This day or never, I'll sit forever with the gods. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the greatest moment of, the sweetest moment of them all.
Great job. Great job. And I think I really love your video, but I think every time I hear you singing that song, you sing it better and better and better. And that note at the end, amazing.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
wait. Is that real text? It changed my speaker or something. I
I
hope it
hear
doesn't.
the noise is different.
The noise
I
is
hear
different
like a ringing like
now. Are you listening?
yeah,
Are you hearing that
yeah. There's like a digital hum.
better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why you changed it. I hope we don't have issues with this. You know what? I'm gonna record in my phone the audio too, just in case I have to. I think I messed it up yesterday trying to. Okay, I'm gonna record on the audio here, just in case. Okay. Waving through with it. I have to
Okay.
say it again, right? Okay. Well, Fali, that's fantastic.
Waving.
Yeah. Okay. Then. That was fantastic. That this is the moment. I think every time I hear you singing that song, you do a better job each time. I really like it, and that note at the end. I mean, the you have to hold it for a long time. You do a great job. Okay, let's talk about our next song from a Boom musical. Everybody knows, and a Boom song too. Everybody wants to sing that song. I really like it, and I want you to tell us about that song and that musical.
Yeah, this musical that if you're interested in any musicals, you obviously know this show. It's Dear Evan Hansen, and the song from this show that I'm performing is Waving Through a Window. I really like this song because it's from a show that deals with a lot of serious issues like the dangers, issues relating to social media, things relating to it brings attention to mental health awareness, and it brings attention to a lot of issues that are really important today. And I like this song because throughout this song, you hear, you learn a lot about the character of Evan, and you see everything he's struggling, and you see that he's what he's going through, and his cries getting louder, and it's all like this is his struggles, and he makes it apparent in the song, and it's a song about expressing everything that he's dealt with. It establishes what this character is going through, and sets it up for the story to go forward, and the ending is just him just letting it all out. He
Yeah,
knows he's trying to express himself, and this is the struggle he has dealing with everything else that's going on.
yeah, it's very important. I personally thank Broadway to do something like that because we all have to have mental awareness of like all those issues. Besides the cyberbullying, that how bad it can be to the point that people I mean we know those cases that people take their lives because of the cyberbullying, how bad it is and how they don't want to um, handle that anymore. Also, all the mental issues we have right now and how people cannot cope with them, and it teaches us how to tolerate. I'm going to tell you something that was very shocking for me. Some months ago, somebody who owns a school in another country made a comment about that a spoiled kid who was screaming or something, like he was not reacting well to the principal of the school or something like that. And then they mentioned that the boy was in the spectrum, and I'm like, how can you be an educator if you don't understand that they have sensory issues? They cannot process the same things. Like what triggers us is not exactly the same things that trigger them. Like I know some are triggered by some kind of noise, some are triggered by some kind of smell or even taste. So we have to understand that. And I think this musical, it's a great lesson for everybody. I really treasured this musical because somebody finally had the nerve to talk about it and face it and show it the way it is, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay, well,
Broadway's always been a place of.
yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I
it's
was gonna say
okay.
that Broadway's always been a great place of inclusion and bringing attention to social issues that people can go and either escape from, but also take take notice and take a lesson of these issues that are so important in today's society. And it's a great way to get more people aware due to like these shows becoming more popular. And it's like you said, it's great for everyone to watch because it's more informative, and it leads to like better understanding from all of us.
Exactly. Yeah, that's and that I think it's so important. Um, Broadway, I think it's one of the few things that still has impeccable quality. When you go see a show there, it's always the music is perfect, the singing is perfect, the acting is perfect. Unlike some other stuff that we listen in the radio. Unfortunately, I think the quality of a lot of things are going down. But But Broadway, we thankfully, and I hope we stay like that. I think we will still have magnificent quality on Broadway. And well, speaking of magnificent quality, here you are singing that magnificent song in a magnificent quality. Okay, waving through a window from Dear Evan Hansen by Falit Bakshi. Enjoy it.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I've got nothing to share, no, I've got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window. Oh, I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Oh, can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on that glass. I'm waving through a window. Oh, I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Oh, can anybody see? Is anybody waving when you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around? Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? Tapping on the glass, waving through a window. Oh, I try to speak, but nobody can hear. So I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass, waving through a window. Oh, can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Is anybody waving, waving? Whoa.
That was, what can I tell you? All your songs have been amazing this night. And unfortunately, we got to the end of the concert. And I want you to talk about the next song because you asked me to put it at the end. I want you to tell me why you wanted to put it at the end and what do you think or what do you feel about this song?
Yeah, the next song is Go the Distance from the Disney film Hercules. And the version that I perform tonight is the Michael Bolton version, the
The hard
end
one.
credits version. Yeah, And I you gave me this song earlier before, and I remember listening to this, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna sing like this guy." He's super talented in the way he can sing really high and also have like that rock star feel, but also have that soft, smooth legato in his voice.
Mhm.
And I wanted to try to get to a point where I could do stuff like that. And I'm still working on this song because I want to keep performing this and keep perfecting this. And just like all these songs, I want to keep doing it over and over again. But this song of like a hero's journey, it just feels so inspirational, and I thought this was perfect for like a finale of everything in my repertoire. This should be the one that I go out on.
I agree with you, especially because it's kind of, I don't know, it one of those songs that make you feel better, that challenge you, that make you want to go the distance.
Want to push further. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
One of those
Exactly.
motivating songs that, yeah, I can go the distance. And I think it's very important that now we are motivated because there's so many
Hmm.
weird things around us. I don't want to say they're necessarily bad. Some are bad, some are good, but they're unusual, and we need some motivation, you know. So this song is perfect. Thank you for choosing it, and I appreciate having the honor of being your teacher for so many years. And I can assure you, in my part, I will always, whenever I am directing musicals, having shows, I will always call you because you're a great element. And not only as a person, I've seen you grown as a performer, um but also as a human being, and I am so proud of you. You have been doing a great job, Felipe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I want to
Okay.
thank you for being my teacher cuz
Oh,
and pushing me to keep going further
oh
too.
yeah, that's
Just
my
like
specialty.
just like
Push.
this song. And reminding me to keep that good attitude and always have that mindset of growth and to not ever think I can't do it because there were points where when I was learning the song I was like there was no way I was going to do this, but when I changed my mindset like you encouraged me to, I was able to work on this song and try to get it to a point where I can actually sing it. So I'm really thankful for you. I'm really excited for everyone else to hear it.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you too. And okay, I'm gonna give you the honor of saying goodbye to our audience and closing this concert.
All right. Thank you. I want to thank all of you for joining me in this night of me. And I really appreciate you all tuning in to hear me sing these songs for you. I look forward to doing more songs and more shows in the future. And I want to keep pushing myself and developing my artistry and keep getting better. Just like these songs tonight, I'm going to keep working on these and work on even more things. And who knows what I'm going to do in the future. I'm just going to keep doing anything I can because opportunity comes to those who look for it. So thank you all for joining me tonight and have a great night and have a great holiday season.
Bye.
I have often dreamed of a far off place where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be." I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. I will find my way. If I can't be strong, I know every ease my fate. Though that road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth the wait. It might take a lifetime